Well, Merry Christmas, you guys. I am back in my kitchen today. We are counting down the days to Christmas, and we have yet to make my favorite type of cookies. Now, granted, these kind of cookies don't have to be just Christmas, but it is a cookie that we really enjoy making. So that's what I'm gonna do today. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Cece. My husband Kirk and I homestead in the big, beautiful state of Montana. And the other week when we went to my mom's to make cookies, one of my kiddos asked, "Are you making the cookies with the Hershey Kisses in them?" And we just flat out ran out of time. So I remember one year, I did not know what recipe the Hershey Kiss cookies are. So I came across this one. It is actually a peanut-free Snickerdoodle. I just printed it off. It is by, the original recipe is by Baked by Rachel. She actually has a website down here that I might even put in the description box. But I'm gonna go ahead and whip this stuff together. I had my butter getting soft in front of the fireplace, so hopefully my butter is nice and soft to go. I picked up some Hershey Kisses the last time I was at Wally World. And let's see if we can make some cookies. This needs to chill for an hour or two because you're gonna put it in little round balls and then roll it in the sugar. So it's kind of better if it's kind of hard. It's a little easier to handle. You don't have to get cookie dough all over your fingers. So I think I'm gonna get it whipped up, then we're gonna do some lunch, and then come back after lunch to bake them. So first things I need is my butter, and I'm gonna need some sugar, both white sugar and brown sugar. So let's get going. Okay, next up it says mix in 1 egg at a time. I don't know if I can do that as it's running. My butter was not as soft as I thought it was, so I may have to, really whip it a little bit more here yet. It actually says increase the speed after each addition, but that feels really fast to me. Okay, I'm going to put this in a different container to chill because I want my mixing bowl, because I'm probably going to be mixing up, like I said, I've probably been mixing up some bread or some rolls or something. So, yeah, I'm gonna get this put into a different container and stick it in the refrigerator. And then it's time to tackle some lunch. Okay, so it's a little bit long past lunch. Things get busy sometimes, but here's the dough. Here is a 1/3 cup of sugar and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. So I am going to, that dough got quite hard. Just kind of make a round ball. And it says do 1-inch balls. So kind of roll it in the sugar, plop it on my cooking sheet, and do it again. Once they come out of the oven, then I will put the Hershey Kiss in. So this isn't gonna make a huge batch by any means. That's why a lot of times we end up saving them for ourselves, and these don't go out to parties very much because we all really like them. So yeah, this dough is definitely in the refrigerator long enough. All right. Then they need to go into the oven on 350 for about 12-15 minutes or so. And then while they are baking, I will unwrap the kisses so they are ready to go while the dough and the cookie is still nice and warm from coming right out of the oven. So I'm gonna get that lined up and stuck in the oven. Okay, now we'll take these over to my wire rack to finish cooling, and I'm gonna go ahead and stick the next pan in. Set the timer for 15, and do it all over again. Okay, they're super simple. I have the last batch in the oven right now, and they made exactly 3 dozen. Now, if you wanted more, obviously you can make them a little smaller. You can kind of see that some of them got a little big, some of them are a little smaller, but I also kind of like this recipe because we're a smaller family, and so, you know, 3 dozen cookies is like the perfect amount of size for our family. So these are Snickerdoodle Hershey cookies. And the other one of my favorites is like the peanut butter covered balls. Like you mix peanut butter and marshmallow cream and 10x sugar, and then you coat them in chocolate. Those are probably my 2 ultimate favorite cookies. So share what your favorite cookie is below, and I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next weekend.